Suicide is an often something that comes as a complete surprise to even those who are closest to the victim. Many people are simply not aware of the warning signs or would never believe that the person who ended their own life would have done something like that. It's easy to miss potential signs that signal someone is considering suicide if you do not know what they are. The following could mean someone you know is seriously thinking about ending their life. Today we are going to talk about this, so please watch the video till the end, and if you are new on our channel, please subscribe. Number 1. A noticeable change in emotional state. These are changes that are hard not to notice but may not be recognized as signs that someone is thinking about suicide. These types of changes could involve a person who is normally quiet and reserved becoming a lot more outgoing and gregarious. Someone who is known to be rather down in the dumps and depressed could suddenly become happy and outgoing. Although it may seem like an odd way to react to thoughts of suicide, it may feel like a relief for someone who has been enduring a lot of pain when they finalize their plans to bring it to an end. To them, it may feel like they have finally found an answer to their most pressing problem. Number 2. Suddenly putting things in order. This is fairly common for people who are planning suicide and is their way of tidying up their life before an end comes. People with this mindset may pay off debts and start giving their valuables away to others. Many will even take on relatively trivial tasks like tidying up their living space and ensuring that important paperwork is in its proper place and arranged so that loved ones can find it easily after their death. They might also become very interested in things such as creating a will or talking our life insurance. Number 3. Talking about death. Here's on that's so obvious that many people might brush it off because they think that someone who was really intent on suicide would not talk about it. In fact, some people do openly talk about it and may say things like they think the world or their loved ones will be better off without them. They may also make negative comments about life in general and say things like life is not worth living and they are worthless. Believe it or not, some people will actually talk about the various ways one might commit suicide, tell jokes about it, or spend time writing about it. Number 4. Contact with important people. Someone who is contemplating suicide may make an effort to see or talk to the people who they feel are the most important in their lives. This could be their way of saying goodbye, but it usually won't be obvious that they are saying goodbye forever. It is also possible that someone who is thinking about suicide may want to approach important people and ask for forgiveness or apologize for things they have done in the past. Number 5. Sleep habits. A person who is thinking about ending their life may sleep more or less than usual. This often happens with people who are suffering from serious depressions. Sometimes they want to sleep more because when they are not awake, they do not have to deal with the reality of life, and at others time, depression can cause insomnia and make sleeping more difficult. Someone who is thinking about suicide may also seem much less active and energetic than they usually are. Number 6. Eating habits. Some people find that the pleasure they get from eating is diminished when they are contemplating suicide. Food is just as not an enjoyable and worthy pursuit as it once was for them, and eating may seem like a waste of time, which can fluctuate in either direction depending on whether someone finds it more comforting to avoid food or to eat more than usual. In my opinion, it is very important for everyone to know these things. That's why I shared with you. Share the video with family members. See you again in a new video. Until then, everyone will be fine. Thanks for watching the video to the end. Goodbye.